I'm here with Greg Saunders, who's halfway through building his first clinker-built dinghy.
It's a Whisstock number 73, whatever that means. In other words, it's a English design, and the Whisstock company, or the guy that did, I forget his name, had heaps of plans that he'd done. So I think his son put it up for sale, so I just grabbed one of them. I liked the shape of it. It was about it's about 3 meters long, so it was a good start for my first boat build. So that's why it attracted me to it.
Yeah.
Classic style.
Uh-huh. So what inspired you to build a boat at all?
Well, it's something I always wanted to do, and I'm a carpenter by trade, and I was at a point in my life where I wanted to invest in some of my abilities and enjoy it. And so it was a dream to build a boat. As a young man, someone gave me an old gaff rigger boat, and it was at the end of its days. I put a bowsprit on it and turned it into a monster, but I just wanted to build a boat for myself.
So it's not just about building, it's also about sailing? Do you have some...
Well, yeah. In my youth, I was a sailor. My brother had taken it on a lot more, but I used to race NS14s on the Gold Coast when I was younger. So I've done a little bit of sailing, got away from it in later years. But, you know, once you've sailed, you always enjoy it, I think. And it's the mindfulness of building it. So the concentration, and it's almost a meditation, building something. So you're concentrating and you're really in tune with yourself when you build something. And the same with sailing. You're in touch with creation, I suppose. Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about the materials that you're using.
Well, because of money and because of a lack of experience, I thought I'd better off doing it in ply. So I picked up some cheap ply and I started doing it. I love clinker. I love clinker boats. So I thought I could stuff it up, and there's a lot of money in solid timber, so I'm doing it in ply and learning as I go. So that's the reason I've done it. And I've riveted it to make it look like it's a proper solid timber boat, but in the spirit of the build, so to speak.
So what's the hardest part you found about building the boat?
This strake, bend, twist, bow. I didn't get the pattern right. I did it 6 times. I got it wrong 6 times. So my wife said, well, there's persistence for you. So I ended up, rather than having a single spiraling batten, I ended up with 2, so it would hold its shape when it's flattened out. And that's where my mistake was,
okay,
in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. And what's the most enjoyable part about building it?
Seeing it. Seeing that shape. When you look at it down that, you've got this beautiful, what do they call that, fair curve happens when you look down the boat. So, and that's quite enjoyable to look at. And hopefully it'll be a good process to sail. So they say clinker boats build air bubbles, and it goes faster like the swimmers in their suits. So maybe that's true, or maybe it's not.
Okay. I'm thinking that this could be a great men's shed project to bring guys together, make friends and enjoy a contemplative journey of working together on something worthwhile. While you're here, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment, because that might help someone on the journey through life's ups and downs.